Nobody's here, but I'm here. So hello to me and me only, and whoever may come in for the playback. I'm bored. I'm uploading, and I said, well, sis, get on live. And so here I am on live. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Lady T, how you doing? Everybody's here. Everybody being two people. You're bored too, Thomas? I understand. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I could have been gone. Yeah, it's just one of those days, as Monica said in her hit song, Don't Take It Personal, that a girl goes through. Hey, Blessing Grateful, what's going on? Paulette F, how are you? Let me let up this window for a little bit so I can hear me. I can't even hear me. Disregard the hair, girl. It's a mess. My hair is blonde. I got a blonde patch on the side right here, and it just looks unruly. But it is subordinating. It just look like it ain't. Just disregard her. She grows that way. We love her. Octavia Cooper, what's going on? Or excuse me, Octavius. Gail Frank, how are you? Good afternoon. It's evening over this way. You must be on the West Coast because we didn't transition about some beautiful glow. Hey, that's all I have to say. I'm through. I can get off live now. Do y'all have topic subjects? What's up? Y'all want to do a Q&A? Y'all want to play what one gotta go? What y'all want to do while I wait for this video to upload? Because I don't have any reason to be here aside from I just felt like popping in and saying hello. I've spent the whole day depressed, and I said, you know what, we're gonna get on live. Now, okay, you know that hair has been doing a lot. Child, my hair just tries me. It just in every facet, every manner of thinking, my hair just be like, you want me to look like this, but I won't. That's why I always got a hat on, because this little blonde streak look like, it almost looks like I'm bald headed right there, but it's hair. Disregard the lackluster braiding, honey. I was tired. But yeah, it just, not buffering, Jesus. Anything but buffering. Hey, Alan, what's going on? What are the next steps in your life? I don't know what the current steps are, if we're being honest. I have no idea. Nubian Princess, what's up? How are you? I want you to come get me from Texas and let's drive up to New York for my baby daddy's release party. You know, if I had a reliable vehicle, or excuse me, we're in the South, vehicle, I absolutely would, if I had a reliable vehicle and a little bit of money. Just a little bit, a tanch. Oh girl, the slow turning you're doing is on my last nerve. Anywho, which baby daddy is this? Miss Lawrence on Queen Supreme tonight. Well, praise God. See, that's what I like. Y'all tell me who gonna be on, because y'all didn't tell me about Kid Fury last week. Ain't nobody said nothing. How do you feel about Queen Sugar this season? I talked about that a little bit yesterday and the live I did with my mom. Nova got to get fought. Somebody got to punch Nova. That's how I feel. So far, you know, we're only one episode in. And Nova got to get fought. Like, I have to take my hand, or somebody got to take their hand and swing on Nova, because she doing too much, far too much. We know you have a full head of hair. Actually, I've recently cut a few inches off of the hair, so it's it's still a full head, but it's a shorter full head. What about all these reboots coming out? I can't even begin to tell you how tired I am of reboots, continuations, all of it. Like, can we get some new, fresh stories? I am very excited about the new Men in Black, but that's because I love Tessa Thompson and have loved Tessa Thompson since For Colored Girls, since I saw that movie twice. twice, because You know, I be in the mood to watch a Janet Jackson movie sometimes, and sometimes I'm in the mood to see a Nika Noni Rose. And so it's like, you know, I can watch For Color Girls, but then I remember, no, that's a horrible, horrible thing to watch when you in a good mood or a bad mood. It's just a, honey, that movie takes you through. But yeah, Men in Black is really the only reboot slash continuation that I'm looking forward to. The Lion King, I'm uninterested. Aladdin, I'm uninterested. I've never seen the live action Beauty and the Beast. I've never seen the live action Cinderella. I did go see Maleficent, but that's because that was a different story, a whole different story. But all this let's remake stuff, I'm tired. As Young Thug's daughter once said, I am MF and tired. Oh girl, not my speaker. My speaker done fell over. I got a portable speaker in the car with me because I can't get my my radio to work no more. It's ghetto. It's just ghetto. I'm gonna go get under one of these street lights because I know it's finna get dark. I know that for sure. Let's see. Depression is anger turned inward. Who we got to beat up? I'm not necessarily angry. I get angry. I do get angry. I really don't feel like my depression is anger turned inward. I feel like it's just depression. Like, it's not extra leftover anger, anything like that. It's just, girl, sometimes I be sad. I'm not really mad about anything. Like, anger is my first reaction to most things. So I feel like if my depression is anger based, I'm going to be more angry than depressed. Hey, Kayla, FX announced that Pose has already been renewed for season 3. We're only one episode into season 2. I saw that today and oh, my spirit leapt for joy. I'm so glad, because I feel like that means we're going to have Blanca for another season. We're going to have Pray Tell for another season. We're going to have Angel for another season. We're going to have Lil Poppy for another season. Damien, maybe another season. He's really not that interested in me, but we love him. And I really don't care about Ricky. But whatever. He's a part of the cast, and we're happy to have him. I just really hope that means that they are not going to kill off our faves. Because I've told y'all before, and I will tell y'all every time I think about it, if Blanca die, I'm shooting everybody. Everybody got to go. Everybody. Hello, my sister, auntie, cousin. How art thou doing? I'm good, Sly Sylvia. How are you? Hey, Miss K, how's it going? I'm good. Harold Brown, how are you? Avery is releasing his EP. I was personally kind of invited to the release party. Oh, so you need to get flued out. You need to get flued out. Don't invite me to y'all's little rendezvous, honey. Have me be in the third wheel. Vi could punch her because Nova won't hit her back. I want Vi to punch her, but I don't want Vi to get her, her blood pressure all up. We know she got lupus. We need her to take it easy. Take it easy. But I wouldn't be opposed to Ralph Angel or Charlie bopping her in the nose once or twice. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Why are my fellow white people so boring? It's just y'all's lot in life. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hate that for y'all, but that's just the way it is. Nova should have been got swung on from the moment she started entertaining Remy. Do you know that I haven't watched the show? I didn't watch last season. Because once I never liked Remy from the beginning. It's a spider in here and I need she little, so I feel like I could take her. But yeah, I never really did Remy because I hated him from the beginning. Once I saw Nova kind of trying to whisper in Remy's ear sexually, I said, this ain't for me, and I stopped watching. It was that, and when I found out that Blue does not belong to Ralph Angel biologically, I said, I don't want to watch this show no more. I don't want to be a part of this. And I didn't watch, like, the majority of last season. So I'm popping in kind of in the middle of something. I feel like I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on all at once. It's a mess, child. It's a mess. I'm here for the I'm here for the Boondocks reboot. I heard that Aaron McGruder will be back for the new season. That's the only reason that I will allow the Boondocks to come back, because that fourth season on Cartoon Network without Aaron McGruder, no ma'am. It was cute. It's like something cute to turn on to go to sleep too, but I wasn't watching it and like paying attention to it. They had what, Aunt Esther from Good Times doing anime fighting. I was like, what is this? What is this? They had the Breaking Bad like parody. It wasn't the Boondocks. Let's see here. I'm here for the Boondocks with Aaron McGruder. Exactly. If he's a part of it, I'm a part of it. If he's not, I mean, I watched season 4, but I just, like I said, it was something to go to sleep to. Hey, CC, what's going on? You know, Nova wrote about Micah in the book Queen Sugar. What? Nova wrote about Micah in the book Queen Sugar. I don't know what that means. I read the book Queen Sugar, the book that the show is based off of. Nova wasn't in the book. So I don't know what exactly you're saying there. If you could clarify, then we could continue this conversation, because I don't know what that meant. Let's see. What's up, niece? Not much, auntie. How are you? How's that back? Keyshawn Jackson, hello. Hi. I see your hands waving. I'm scared that Mario will be there too. I wouldn't know what to do. I know what I would do, and that could get me arrested if I do it in public. Please don't. Please don't. I saw Aladdin last night. How'd you feel about it? Auntie done uploaded a video today. Did you? I got to get over and see. I got to see. I've only been awake like 4 hours. And in the 4 hours, I ate a little something, I watched a little TV with my mama, I recorded a video, and now I'm here. So I ain't really been on YouTube like that. But I'ma look. I figured that Nova would do that, since she was fine with being a side chick while so pro-activist. I really want somebody, anybody, everybody, to get together and write about how Nova was dating this white police officer who was married. That's 3 strikes against her. 3. Like, somebody needs to tell her tea. Period. Secret Life of Pets 2. Did you see it? I didn't see the first one, so I felt like it would be wrong of me to see the sequel. Do you have any men or women friends on your relationship radar? I guess. I guess. You saw what that nigga... I always feel weird saying nigga to white people, but listen, you family. You saw what that nigga said to me on my text messages, Thomas. You saw. I just be like, girl, I just need to mind my business and stay single, because foolishness. Anywho, back is getting better, going back to work in 2 weeks. All right, well, take it easy. Don't do too much. I didn't know Queen Sugar was based off a book. Wow, I will have to read it now. Thanks, Nova is the routine of Wesley. Yeah, okay, so the book, don't read it expecting any of what you see in the show, because the book and the show are not the same thing. Nova is not in the book. Micah is a girl in the book, and she's 11. Davis is dead. Like, the whole book is completely different. Remy is white. Hollywood is light-skinned. Like, the book and the show, don't read the book thinking, oh, I'm finna, read up on the show and figure out what's gonna happen in the show, because it's completely different. But yes, it was a good book. I sent it to somebody. I don't remember who. I sent it to one of my subscribers. I might be getting fired. I'm watching you at work, and my supervisor came over and said, get off your phone. I said, get off my business. Ooh, please don't let me be the cause of you getting fired. Get off your phone and we will talk later. Please don't let me be the cause. We can't be 2 broke cousins. That was creepy as hell, girl. It was. I end up with a lot of creepiness in my life. Andrea Burton, how's it going? I stand Rutina Wesley since True Blood. I didn't watch True Blood, but I standed her at that time too, because it was like, oh, she's pretty. Stan. Like, that's the basis for my standing. It's like, oh, I like the way she looks. I like the way he looks. Stan. That's it. That's all. Girl, this 18-wheeler with, what, 6 wheels is on my last nerve. She's on my last nerve. She's loud. Loud. Yeah, Thomas, it was truly a mess. Truly a mess. Truly. I like Davis already. Let's see, the show is trash, so him being dead in the book sounds right. Yeah, Davis in the book is not, like I say, he's dead, but his character would not have been anything like the Davis in the, they wasn't rich in the book. Like, Charlie ain't rich in the book. Ralph Angel is Darla. I think Darla is dead. Like, the whole, it's like, you have to read it. Like, I don't think anything I've said has been a spoiler, but it's just so different. It's so different. But he was, in the book, he's supposed to have been a good guy, so him being dead is like, oh no. In the show, him being dead would be like, oh, he just dead. I shall not be bothered with her foolishness today. Let's keep the convo going. Please, please don't let me be the cause of any dissension in your checkbook. Your Potomac video just uploaded. Well, thank God. That was quicker than I assumed, but it's a short video. It's like 15 minutes. I didn't give y'all too much like I gave y'all for Pose last week, because that was a full hour. A full hour. I kept telling myself, shut up, girl, but I didn't shut up. Let's see. Hey, Queen Bianca, what's going on? Niece, I need you to come visit Auntie. I feel the need to do a complete soul food Sunday. I just found out you were in the city that I just left. I literally, quote unquote, was living there from end of November to the beginning of March. And I just did not know you were there. I had no idea. Hold on, let me turn on my monetization, child. I can't be out here demonetized. Like, I don't do this for the money, but the money is a perk. JQ. No God, no God. He is somebody that I used to know. Happy Monday, Queen Bianca. I appreciate you. The family really struggling in the book. And wow, would you read the book again? I would read the book again. It was good. It's just way different from the show. Like, way different. But it wasn't a bad book. The story was good. It just, it ain't nothing like the show. Pose was, let's see. Pose was long as the show. I still watched though. Pose was my review was a little bit shorter than the show, because the show was like over an hour. I think it was like an hour and a half or an hour and like 20 minutes. My review was 50 minutes. So I got under the radar. Child, I just couldn't shut up. You were hostage there. I've been hostage a lot of places. But yes, I was hostage in Texas. Hey Matthew, what's going on? You were hostage out there in Texas, walking around the market like a sister wife. What not? Oh, child, the bondage. The bondage. But that's okay. I made it out, and I made it out alive. I had a nightmare about that last night, child. It was a mess. Anywho, I'm trying to figure out. You got to be watchful in the hood. I know some of y'all don't know nothing about it, but I'm in the hood, and there are cars parking around my car in a very vacant parking lot. So I'm trying to watch and see what we finna do. Because if one car gets in front of me, that's how I know somebody trying to box me in. And then I got to start shooting. I've got to. Anyway, ain't nothing gonna happen. It's cool. You should write a stage play. My cousin actually writes stage plays. She has 2 plays in rotation right now. Well, I think she just did the finale to one, and that's coming out on video very soon. I think she said she's gonna release it on the internet, and when she does, I'm gonna review it. But yeah, she's got some web series and stuff coming out. All of that. So she does that. I don't think I'm a stage play type of person. I'm a film girl. You're gonna see my name in the credits of movies and HBO television dramas. But stage play, I like stage plays, and there's nothing against stage plays, but they're a little too hokey for what I'm trying to do. I need something else. Put your car and drive and foot on the brake. Child, ain't nothing going on. But the rent, you got to have a J-O-B. You need to leave now because that's suspicious. Nobody park like that in the hood unless they want to commit crimes. Yeah, well, one is an 18-wheeler, so I feel like if the 18-wheeler is here to commit crimes, let them commit crimes. This other car is moving. Like, all the cars have details, and they both moving together at the same time, which is also very suspicious. But one is an 18-wheeler, and the other car has, like, all the information. It's like a local business, and all the information's on the car, and I already clocked that. So if they try something, I already know. I'm gonna holler out their information and be like, y'all call the police. But no, it's good. They driving off. And now ain't nobody around me. We safe. I know y'all get worried. Yes, no romance without finance. My niece, the next Ava DuVernay. We're hoping and praying, wishing and dreaming and believing and working towards that goal. I just love Ava so much. It ain't a knockoff spot, is it? A lot of crime goes on around here. I just don't be involved. Fortunately, I have the type of energy where I'm not, like, people understand that I'm not involved most of the time, and they leave me alone. Like, they just leave me alone. I've walked by criminals. I was in at work one time, and I was coming back from work, and this guy just, like, had a knife. He just had a knife, and it was out, and he looked criminally. But I just walked right by him. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Hey," and I went on into work. Like, I just be left alone. And we thank God, and I hope it continues. I stay prayed up, and I have a praying grandmother. That's a really nice looking hood. That's because I got you angled towards, where it's cute. Let's see. I need y'all to tell me if something was petty or not. It absolutely was, but what was it? I want to be the next Titus from Kimmy Schmidt. And I want that for you. I would like that for you. I love Titus. Titus was the only reason I watched Kimmy Schmidt, if we being honest, because Kimmy was not interesting. I didn't care for that white lady. I didn't care for her. Let's see. I am totally the same. People leave me alone. And we thank God for that. I grew up in the hood, so I grew up next door to the hood. I've always lived right, like, if you cross the street, that's the hood, but I'm over here. Like, my whole life, no matter where I live. Where we live now is not the hood at all. But up until I was 22 or so, it's just like, okay, there go my neighbors, the thugs. Hey, y'all. My best friend asked me what she should ask her boyfriend for on their 5th anniversary. I said a ring so he can make you an honest woman. I was told I need to apologize to her. See or no? I don't feel like it was petty. I feel like she asked you that question and she knew who she was asking, but I guess. I mean, whatever. What are your thoughts on the Central Park 5? Y'all know I don't talk a lot about politics and police brutality and all of that. I try to keep that, away from me. I think it's deplorable what happened to those children. And I feel like that's all I can say without getting real, real mad and hitting the gas and running over this white woman that's putting her groceries in the car in front of me. Like, you think about stuff and you get mad at white people. That's how I that's why I've never seen 12 Years a Slave. Oh, she might not be white. See, I might would have committed a murder and she ain't even white. This is why I have to stay away from these things. I haven't watched the Netflix special because if I watch it, I'm going to be mad at white folks. And that's just that. I think that they should have never lied on them children. I think Donald Trump should have kept his old fat whole mouth shut. And that's it. That's how I feel. Titus was a hoot. Titus was indeed a hoot. He was. That last season of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, trash. Trash. I didn't even finish the season. It was awful. I was cut off on I-4 by a dude pulling a U-turn that cut through 3 lanes of traffic to beat me to get on the exit. He was driving a company car, and yes, I followed because I was pissed. What all is going on? Who is excited for Big Brother, or am I lame? I'm not gonna say you lame, but I'm gonna say I'm not excited for it because I don't watch that show. That doesn't make you lame because you watch it. You look like you had a good day. I didn't. I just look refreshed because I'm, beautiful. Let's see. Would you recommend your city to someone wanting to relocate? Absolutely not. No, I wouldn't. Not a young person. Maybe if you are 60 plus and white, yeah, come on down. If you are young, colored, anything else, don't come here. Don't come here. Is Precious a comedy to you? I find it hilarious. Precious is not a comedy to me. I understand why people take it as a comedy, but I was very disturbed when Mary was in that bed feeling on herself and called down to Precious to come help Mama. That, I want to throw up every time I think about it. That scarred me for life. If that scene hadn't been in the movie, I might would have chuckled a little bit. Just a little bit. But, come help Mama. Do what? No, it's not for me. My nose is itching boots. Like, girl, is that old superstition for when your nose itching? The outside? Like, what is that? I couldn't get past the 10 minutes of Precious. I was hella disturbed. It's a disturbing movie. It's disturbing. Precious is extremely triggering and disturbing to me. Same. But I know a lot of people who think it's funny. I can say that I do often think about Precious running down the street with that bucket of chicken, and I chuckle lightly. But then I remember where that scene is from, and I say, oh, Precious. Can't do Precious. It's awful. It's awful. That is a movie that I've only seen once and will never see again. At least I've seen For Color Girls twice, and that was a triggering and terrifying movie as well. Just hearing the word gets me upset. Yeah, it's awful. Wait, what happened? Precious Mama, come help Mama. Be held. No, I'm glad I didn't watch it. Yeah, trigger warning. Give me about 15 seconds if you need to cut it off. I'm gonna tell what happened in the scene. So, Mary, who was Precious's mama, played by Mo''Nique, was in the bed masturbating. And she called to the other room for Precious to come help Mama. And when I hear the word Precious and I think about the movie, that's the scene that pops up in my head first, and it disturbs me, and I want to throw up and cry and die. It's awful. Let's see. Really funny. Wow, they have a morbid sense of self. Yeah, I know a whole lot of people actually that think that movie is really funny. So it ain't just one person. Precious triggers my abandonment and my mommy issues. it triggers a lot of things for a lot of people. At the end of the day, Mary was really mad at Precious because her molester boyfriend was touching Precious and not her. Jealousy. See, that's crazy to me. That's crazy because I will never be mad or jealous that a molester, like, how did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Mary was in that office saying what I'm supposed to do. I just, it's funny out of context, but in the context of the whole movie, it's tragic. Mariah Carey took off her makeup to play the role, so you know it had to be serious. The movie just, it ain't for me. It's not for me. But again, out of context, the little scene with Mary shaking her head, talking about who's supposed to love me and all that. It's funny-ish. I've never seen For Color Girls in full. I wouldn't recommend it. I would not. I may watch it again and do a review on it to save y'all that have not seen it the trouble. But child, Kimberly Elise cannot catch a break. She can't catch a break, and I'm still not right with Michael Ealy. I'm still not right. Have you seen Tyler Perry's Acrimony? I literally just watched that movie for the first time. I think it was this month, if not the end of last month, with my mama. I did a podcast episode about it. Petty in Particular podcast. You can catch it on Anchor or you can catch it on Apple podcasts. It's called How Did She Get on the Boat? I talked all about it in that. Acrimony was a horrible movie. It's terrible. When I visit the library where I sit to read as a precious book, and it disturbs me just on the visual alone. I've never read the book. I heard that the author of the book's name was Sapphire, and I said, that's too deep for me. She named after a stone? Nope. A color? I won't be able to do it. Nope. Monique was canceled a long time ago for me. When you have a problem with everybody not the problem. Well, that helper in For Color Girls is why I can't watch that movie again. Felicia Rashad should have gotten awards. I don't know if she got awards or not, but she should have if she didn't, because that is... Now, I haven't seen, what was the movie she was in the 90s? Ruth something, honey, with all the folks from the 90s, girl. I think Raven was in it, her sister was in it, everybody was in it. I ain't seen that one. They said that was a good dramatic work. A bug. Oh, girl, the ghetto. It's time for me to go home. But her in For Color Girls, child, just that whole scene. If you've seen it, you know what we're talking about. If you don't, I'm not really gonna spoil it. But there's a scene where Kimberly Elise is in the house. Janet Jackson is outside on the street, standing outside the car, looking up. You see Felicia Rashad hollering. Bo Willie, what's his name? Michael Ealy, something's going on with him. Everybody just is in disarray, and it takes me down. It really does. Acrimony was doo-doo. It sure was. Oh, hey mama, how you doing? I seen For Color Girls and I wouldn't recommend it to nobody because that movie just hurt my soul. It should hurt your soul. Like, I think it was written to hurt your soul. I can't see why Sister Mrs. For Color Girl wrote that book, them poems. Why would she do that? Why? I feel discriminated against. Like, it's so rude of her to have written that. It just... And for them to put my faves in it. Dandy Newton, I love her. Felicia Rashad, big fan. Anika Noni Rose, you know that's my girl. Kerry Washington, sometimes I love her, sometimes I think, what are we doing? You know, love her. Tessa Thompson was in the movie. Janet Jackson was in the movie. Like, everybody was in it, and it was like, Tyler Perry really presented this? This is good. This is good. Where's this Tyler Perry when we need him? And then you go and see the movie, and your spirit is wrecked. Wrecked. I think Tina Knowles Lawson's husband was in the movie. Wasn't Richard Lawson the man who ran off with all of Loretta Devine's stuff? Someone ran off with all my stuff. Wasn't that Richard Lawson? Like, everybody was in that movie. Acrimony was a comedy to me because she could teleport everywhere. Literally everywhere. Sis, how? How? It was rude. You watching Black China's new show. Does this look like the face of someone who would watch Black China and Tokyo Tony be niggas on an app for $3.99 a month? No, it does not. No, I am not watching that foolishness. Our lesbian auntie Tessa Thompson. Right! Exactly. Our lesbian auntie Tessa Thompson was in the movie. She got that backwoods abortion from Macy Gray, who was also in the movie. Like, everybody was in this movie. I love Michael Ealy, and that movie made me hate him so much. I never loved him, except in Barbershop. I had a big crush. But after Barbershop, it was like, okay, he alright. But that movie, Bo Willie had me shook. Loretta was in that movie too, getting on my nerves. I have a love-hate relationship with her, much like I do with Jamie Foxx. Loretta, I love. Jamie Foxx, I do have a love-hate relationship. I hate the way his hands are shaped, number one. They're horrifying. His fingers look like Lego blocks. It bothers me. But yeah, Jamie, I can't do a lot of Jamie. He was good in Ray, and he was good as Wanda on In Living Color. Other than that, I don't really do Jamie Foxx. I love the videos and the LGBT support mama. Anytime. Whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything, because I'm your LGBT supporter tonight. Jamie Foxx wrote t-shirt and panties for Adina Howard, a whole bop. I had no idea that Jamie Foxx wrote that. What else did he write? I know he wrote my mama's favorite song, Blame It on the Alcohol. Will you be checking for the BET Awards Sunday, K? Lizzo is performing, so begrudgingly, I will be a part of this. I don't know if I'm going to review it, but I do know for sure I've got to see Lizzo perform. And if Missy Elliott comes out talking about kitty cat purr, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know who else is performing. I think Megan Thee Stallion is performing as well. I'm a stan. Her and Lizzo are my two faves. So I have to watch their performances. I don't know about the rest of them kids. I only hate him because he kissed Fantasia back in 2006 when I thought she was my girlfriend. Are you sure you didn't think Fantasia was your boyfriend? Because Fantasia had that short haircut. I could see where you might would have got a little confused. I could see where. That kiss, it was a nasty kiss too. There are a few celebrity kisses that were disgusting. That's number one for me. And then the Britney Madonna kiss is number two. Them two kisses was just the most sloppy, tongue kissiest kiss. It was just, I never, you got your tongue in Jamie Foxx's mouth. I couldn't possibly. Let me look both ways, make sure I ain't finna run over nobody or get run over. Not the fingertips of Jamie Foxx. They're hideous. You know, Acrimony was terrible when in the first scene where she find him cheating on her, she rams the car and somehow messed up her uterus, even though it didn't. Hold on, let me turn. This is why you don't text and drive, because it's not good. It's not easy to do both. You can run over somebody, but I don't care. Let's see. Even though it didn't hit her uterus, like what the hell? Yeah, I was trying to. My mama was trying to tell me that it's possible because if your steering wheel is low enough, then it can hit you in the stomach and yada yada blah blah blah. But I was like, no, it's just foolish. It's just foolish. Let's see. Lizzo did a tribute to Melissa Arnett Elliott, singing "Sock It to Me." No, she didn't. Oh, hey, sock it to. No, don't get me started. Anywho, will you be watching Lil Kim's new show, Girls Cruise on VH1? It's in my heart to watch it. I have to be honest with you. I don't know if I can look at Lil Kim for extended periods of time. No shade to Aaron. I know that's your fave. I love her too, but I love to hear her. Seeing her feels like it would bring me great stress. Great stress. I heard Chili is supposed to be on the show. I'm a big fan of Chili. That was my fave in TLC. Honestly, if we being honest, Chili was my fave, T-Boz was my second fave, and I like Left Eye, but I feel like Left Eye was just like a solo artist who came in and did features. I felt like Left Eye was too great to be a part of TLC. Is that rude? Probably. And then I heard Maya is also supposed to be on this show. I'm most interested in seeing Maya because we've seen Lil Kim transition into whoever she's supposed to be. We've seen Chili do reality TV before, you know, with Are You the Girl? Speaking of, where is Oh So Crispy? Someone bring back my girl. But we've never seen Maya do anything ever except ask, whose drawers are these? You know I wear a size 4. So I'm very interested to see Maya, see her personality, see how she interacts with people, because I don't know her aside from putting out banging albums. Her last album was a bop. The album before that, also a bop. I can't name their names because I don't remember names of albums, but bops nevertheless. Let's see. Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson. Denzel for me. I love Sam, but I love his wife LaTanya Richardson far more than I love Samuel L. Jackson. I found out the reason why Samuel L. Jackson's hair always looks crazy is that his acting contracts, he chooses the craziest wigs to put on. I never really noticed. Usually when I see Sam, he's like bald or something. Like I seen him in Shaft, which Shaft was one of my favorite movies growing up. I really hope they don't screw it up with this new Shaft with the 3 shafts. I really hope they don't. What else? I saw him in Coming to America. He was Frozone. Oh, I just caught a glimpse of myself, and I'm cute, girl. I'm cute. He was Frozone on The Incredibles. Like, he always bald-headed when I see him. It all depends on how her makeup is done and how that left eye is not shade. I mean, fact is a fact. A fact can never be shade. A fact can never be shade. Period. Didn't Chili have her own show at one point? Yeah, she was looking for a man on something. I didn't watch it though. Come on, flossing my sex with the legs on the wrist. If it's murder, you know she wrote it. Now Kim has plenty of good-looking pics when she wants to, but I don't know. I don't care. I will watch, but love irrespective of your view. I mean, I think Kim looks good a lot. Good for with this new face and new body, where I'm like, oh, she looks snatched. Anytime I see her in video, it's like, oh no, oh no, oh, we shouldn't have done that. Pictures, okay. Moving film, I be worried about her. She's still my girl though. She's still my girl. Let's see. I have seen Lil Kim become Asian with her face and neck 2 different colors. I saw a picture of her face being the same color as me and her hand being the same color as the shirt I got on, and I scrimped. I was so terrified to see that. I was terrified. Let's see. Do you remember Single Ladies on VH1? It was so mediocre, it was hard to look away. I remember something called Single Ladies. What was it about? Refresh me. Because my brain immediately went to Daytime Divas, but that is not. That is not Single Ladies. And it's not Living Single. Hey, single. Ooh, in the 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girl. What is Single Ladies? It feels like something I watched. It feels like something I watched. Ooh, girl, it is hot. Let's see. A lot of blogs post doctor pics too, just being honest. Yeah, a lot of blogs post doctor pics of everybody. Let's see. I wonder if they do holograph of Lil' Kim. Would they use the old? Oh, a hologram? I don't know. When they do Michael Jackson holograms, it's the new one. It's the new Michael. Stacey Dash, Lisa Ray on VH1. Maybe I didn't watch that. I don't remember watching Stacey Dash willingly on anything except for Clueless. Do you still watch Have and Have Nots? I sure do not. I sure don't. No. Lady T506 does reviews every week. Every week. I don't know. She's been kind of sick of it. She and James Caldwell both have been sick and tired of it, so I don't know if they're going to continue. But Lady T does do her reviews every week. Not me. Now Drew don't get slapped. Who is Drew? Who is Drew? Anywho, like I said, Kim, I like her. I like Kim. I like her personality. I think she'll be good for TV. I'ma probably watch the show. Mostly because I want to see what's, I want to get in Maya's business. If we being honest, I just want to be nosy. Anywho, y'all, it's hot. And, I'm tired. It was before we canceled state. Let me see. Let me type this in. Ooh, the ghetto. Excuse me. That's why I don't come outside. Girl, do you have to do all that? All this noise. Let me type in and see if I remember Single Ladies. What? It was a scripted show, right? I kind of vaguely remember Stacey Dash and Lisa Ray in a restaurant at a table, but I don't think I watched the show regularly. Single Ladies TV series. American comedy drama television series that debuted on May 30th, 2011 as a 2-hour television film. Okay. Queen Latifah produced it. Stacey, Lisa Ray, okay. 4 seasons. No, I ain't watched this. I think my mama might have watched it. I remember it being on, but I did not watch this. Stay cool and bless you. Oh, well, thank you. Bless you back. Lil' Kim is good. I just wish she would stop and get some therapy before she dies or gets really hurt. I think most people need therapy. I know for sure Lil' Kim needs therapy. I know for sure I also need therapy. It's a lot of us that need therapy. And I'm an advocate. If you need therapy, go get you some therapy. I personally don't have insurance right now, so I can't get mine. But if you got insurance and you need therapy, get you some. Oh, thank you. Thank you for blessing my sneeze. It was pretty good, though, for a bit. I may go back and watch it if I can find it. Maybe it's on Hulu or something. Hey, Von D, what's up? All right, I'm back. Okay, well, I'm getting ready to go, but I appreciate you being back. She is getting it. She stated it in me too. I don't know what you're saying here. I need therapy. Yeah, most of us do. If we're being completely and totally honest, most of us need therapy. Anywho, it's hot and I need to get in this house and take this shower, and I feel like something comes on tonight. Is it ladies night? What comes on this evening? Hey folks, my first live with you. Just want to know if the color of Lil Kim's face will match the color of her hands, neck, etc. Private thoughts. We're gonna hope that she has a great glam squad, and we're just gonna pray that it works out, because we do love and support Lil Kim over on this channel. Why didn't you like LA? Because I was I was a hostage in LA as well. I was staying with my aunt, and my aunt, she went to the Philippines for like a month and didn't leave me a key to the apartment, so I just had to stay in the house for like for a solid month. Like, I couldn't go outside. It was so weird. The whole trip was so weird that it was like, okay, I got to go home. Got to. Ambitions is coming on tomorrow night. Oh, it's tomorrow? Yes, I will be attempting to review that, because if you know me, you know I love me some Robin Givens. Good night, Octavius. So I'm gonna watch Ambitions, and we're gonna see about reviewing that. What else comes on tomorrow? We're recording Petty in Particular podcast, so it'll be out around this time tomorrow night, or you can catch it Wednesday or any day after tomorrow night, like, because it's gonna be just up there. Just listen whenever. Again, that is on Anchor, which you can download on your Android, or I think you can pull it up on your computer on anchor.fm, and on Apple Play or Apple Podcast. MTV Movie Awards on. Oof, I'm not interested, but for those of you that like awards, the MTV Movie Awards is on. So dark. But yeah, I'm finna go in the house, take the shower, and dang, I forgot to give me a cool drink before I went home, and now the dollar store closed. Ghetto. No, we got some tea in the house. I drank some tea. I'm going in the house. I'm finna get comfortable and get prepared for some videos and all that I need to do this week. I got a busy day tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to pop in and say hey, but I might. Never know. I for sure never know. I didn't plan to come on today. I've been live 2 days in a row. 2 days. Anywho, let's see. Whoops, girl, a bug. The ghetto. See, this is why I gotta go in the house. This is why I came. I'm trying to get in my mouth. Ugh. Let's see. Don't drink too much sweet tea. You don't want the sugar. I do not want the sugar. It's true. I don't, by the way. Yeah. MTV is lame now. It used to be fun when they tried. Viacom in general is just whack. It's whack. Anywho, I appreciate y'all sitting with me and talking with me and giving me 17 thumbs up. That is very unusual for a live. I'm glad y'all are here. And looks like y'all like lives a little bit better than y'all like pre-recorded videos these days. So I may be doing a few more lives. We just don't know. I want this man not to be walking in the street though. That's really what I want. I'm gonna let him live because he's a child. Anywho, I am pulling up in a gay rail to the Pride Parade. I think that's how I went, and I think that's great. What would be the problem? The boy is gay, and he went to a Pride Parade. I don't see an issue there. I don't see where that would be problematic at all. He gay, he went to gay pride. I don't see what thoughts am I supposed to have about it? They went to Pride, looked like they had a good time. We had, the kids had their rainbows and such, and they went on home, tucked him in, and he went to school the next day or something. I don't know. What do you think of the black trans murders happening? I think it is deplorable. I think that people need to stop killing trans women. And, on the flip side, very few trans men are being killed, but they don't need to be killed either. I feel like leave people alone. If they are something that you don't like, why do you have to take it into your own hands? That's crazy. Anywho, um, I didn't know it was gonna turn into a LGBT Q&A. I love it. Some kids know when they're gay or trans early on. I think that that's great. I think being that self-aware at such an early age, and then having the support of, his stepmom, or I don't know if he considers her his mom or what, and his dad, like that's big. That's awesome. I think that's really neat. Anywho, y'all, I will arrange for us to do a LGBTQ and A at another time because I'm tired and I'm finna go in the house. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm going to go. Like, comment,